So, hi everybody. This is actually the second time I'm going live, and I'm quite excited. So last week we were talking about my major and minor, and what the two sound like and what the difference is. And I'd really like to repeat that because I think it's a very important part, because you can, with those two sounds, if you get those and you get the skill to recognize the two, you can, that helps for recognizing other things as well. So let me just close that window here. All right, cool. So what we were saying was, this is major, with that sound. We found words to describe that sound that can be happy, open, bright, those words. And also what we had was the idea to have a movie scene in mind that could go along with that sound, which would be like a happy ending, like a happy end for that sound. In comparison, the minor sound sounds like this. It's not that open, it's a bit moodier, darker, can sound a bit unhappy, melancholic. And the movie scene we had in mind was a rainy funeral. So we had this happy end, rainy funeral. And the movie scenes really help, as I said last time, because it's hard to think of the exact opposite. A rainy funeral with that soundtrack, or a happy end with that soundtrack. It's hard to imagine. All right. So, I actually closed that one. Okay, cool. Sorry. I'm gonna play a few for you, like just a few of those chords. And I will turn around for the guitarists. Yeah, and just try to guess which one it is. So this one here. Major. 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 Minor. Minor. Minor again. Okay, let's do two more. Major. And the last one, let's see what we got. Maybe this one here. Major. All right, cool. And I had the idea to make it a bit more practical. And that being said, I suggest I play a short chord progression of, let's say, 4 chords. It's either major or minor. And you guess the 4 in a row. You can write it down if you want, and I tell you afterwards what it was. All right. This was major, minor, major, major. All right, let's do another one. That was minor, major, minor, major. Okay, all right. Oh, sorry. Let's do it. Let's do it again. That was minor, major, major, and major again. All right. Next one. Minor, major, minor, minor. Another one. This was major, minor, major, major. Next one. All right, this was minor, 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 major. Okay, cool. I think this is a good exercise because it is a bit like an actual music, because you hear chord progression, you hear it in time, with a rhythm to it, but in what is missing is like a melody, so there's no distraction of other instruments or a melody. It's a bit isolated, but again, it's more practical, I think. Cool. What I like to do with you today is let's talk about a third type of chords, a third sound, which is a suspended chord, or a sus chord. And it sounds like this. It can be that sound or that one. And the same thing here. Try to find words that describe that sound, and try to find words that spring to your mind, just to help you out I mean, it's in the chord name. It's a suspended chord, and it does have that kind of feeling to me. Sounds very like floating and being suspended. Yeah, that's basically it. I had a student who said, for him or to him, it sounds like hope. I had another one who said it sounds like the sky. So whatever it is for you, just stick with that word, because that is what it makes you feel. All right. Let me play a few ones so just that you get used to that sound. This is another one. Or this one. Or this one. Alright, this one here. This one. Okay, cool. And this one too. It's also a sus chord. Let's compare the three. We had major, minor, sus. Major first. It's this one. Open, bright, friendly, happy, with a happy end as a movie scene. We had minor. Dark, moody, melancholic, a rainy funeral as a movie scene. And we have sus. And really, if you have to think of a movie scene, it really is something that is suspended, like there is hope, for example, if you want, or somebody's hoping something. All right. Let me play a few of those three, and you guess. All right. This one here first. This is major. Major. This is a sus chord. Sorry. Minor. Minor again. Sus. What else? This is also a suspended chord. What do we have here? That's a major chord. This is major again. A minor chord. A minor chord. A sus chord. This one here. as well. A minor chord. All right. And I would say, so two things here. I'm gonna do the same thing like before. I'm gonna play the 3, and I'm gonna play a chord progression of 4, and you guess the 4, or you write it down, whatever is better for you. Yeah, because I think it's more practical. The other thing is, it's also very important when talking about ear training that you sit down yourself and take your time, you and your instrument. Because I think this is an important part when it comes to ear training. It's not just doing exercises or like listening to exercises like mine, but also to sit down and to really play those sounds and really try to bond with them if you want, because I think it's a different experience, and those experiences help. You have like an image to it, like when you play it on your guitar, you have that sound, for example, C major, and you have that picture in mind. You have your movie scene and your words to describe it, and everything comes together in the end. This is what it is about, or I think that helps. Okay, all right. Let's do the 4-chord progression with either major, minor, or sus chords. This was major, minor, sus, major. Okay, let's do another one. This was minor, major, major, and sus, the last one. It's actually quite hard to to remember what I played. Let's do another one. Okay, that was minor, major, minor, major. Let's see. There was a sus chord followed by a major chord, then sus again and major again. All right, next one. What's actually a bit weird with doing that is I'm used to teach students, so I get some feedback from them, and here I don't get feedback, so I don't know if the pace is okay for you. I hope so. And again, I said that in the last video, if you rewatch it, just take advantage of the speed setting that you can use when you watch something on YouTube. Like, you can bring it up or down, whatever is better for you. Yeah. All right, let's do another one. All right, this was minor, sus, sus, major. Okay, next one. This was major, minor, major, minor. The last one was sus, minor, major, and major again. All right, let's do another one. This was major, sus, minor, and major. All right, cool. So, depending on where you stand at the moment, I would suggest that you, as I said, sit down with your instrument, try to get those sounds, and if you're familiar with sounds, move on to the next one, get familiar with this one, and really try to find a way for those sounds to get into your playing. And another thing is, when you listen to music, and you can use some of your concentration on the music, like for example while you're driving a car or in the bus or wherever, I try to listen closely, and what happens is it's either a sound that you really know, that you recognize, or it's a new one that you don't know, and it's probably one that you've not been using in your playing as well. So don't worry about that, this will come as you go on. So there's nothing there's nothing dramatic that could happen. It's either something that you know or not, which is not bad. You just have to learn it. You just have to practice that. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right. And also with minor and major, or major and minor, I have those cool tracks here on YouTube as well. And they're also on Spotify and all those other platforms. I'll type it in here. So those are basically, there's a short introduction, and I'll link that in here. It's basically the same thing that we talked about. So finding words to describe the two sounds, major and minor, having that movie scene in mind, but also, the two. And then what you have is like, what you have is like different tracks. The first one is in different styles. The first one is pop, like a pop track, for beginners and advanced learners. Then you have, the second one is reggae, I think. A reggae track for beginners, a reggae track for advanced learners. Like a Celtic style track, beginners, advanced. And the last one is bossa nova, again, beginners and advanced learners. So, and those are pretty cool. It's like real sounds. And it's the same thing like here. You have a chord progression, you have instruments, you have the right sounds, rhythm, and everything. But you're not distracted by a melody, and everything is very clearly, you can hear everything very clearly. So it's not like the final step, like listening to music, actual music, like a song, and then trying to find out what those chords are, what the sounds are. So I linked the introduction. I don't know how to link a playlist actually. Is that possible? I don't know. Let me link one of the tracks so that you can hear that as well. The first one is pop beginners. All right. Cool. So let me just recap, just for a few seconds. We had major, minor, and the new one today, Sus, a Sus chord. We had major, open, friendly, bright, minor, dark, moody, melancholic, and the other one, the Sus chord, suspended, floating, sounds like hope, sky, whatever. It is for you. Okay, try to hear, try to find out which one is which. Go back to the exercises, and have fun. All right, it's actually hard. I have to look up there. I'll try my best next Monday. I'm gonna go live next Monday as well, 8 o'clock. Hope to see you there. Have a good evening. Bye bye.